Good morning, it's Stacey Ashley here, and I'm trying to be bright and sparky after about 3 hours sleep. I'm just going to have a really quick live this morning, which is all about saying thank you. My new book, First Lead Yourself, was released last night. We had a big launch event, so you can watch the live from yesterday. Anyway, it was a smashing success, and so we've achieved Amazon #1 bestseller, which is really amazing. And even though there are always hiccups on the way to doing something like this, it's a big achievement, and I wanted to say thank you to all of the people that helped to make that happen. So if you are watching the live, thank you so much for joining me again. I'm just going to check that my stream is actually working, but I just want to say a huge thank you. So welcome if you're watching the live. If you're watching the replay, I'd love to hear from you as well. As I said, the First Lead Yourself went live last night. It's available on Amazon globally, and we've been selling books all over the world, which is also amazing because that's part of, I guess, why I wrote the book in the first place, which was to help more people understand what it is to be a leader and to give them some really practical ways of actually becoming that leader, of being who they want to be in terms of that leadership being. So it's not just about knowing, it's not just about doing, it's actually a being. And, there's so many elements to that. But I think one of the really big things for me that matters is that, we can't keep continuing to put people into ever more important leadership roles and then failing to support them by giving them the skills and the knowledge and the training and the support that they need in order to be super successful in those roles. I want people to be successful. I want them to feel equipped. I want them to feel competent, confident, and to really be able to step up into their leadership. So, some of the people that I wanted to thank in particular this morning are, of course, my team, who have done an amazing job with the launch. I also wanted to thank all of the people who supported the launch itself. So some of those people are in my tribe, or many of them are in my tribe, but also beyond that. So I really wanted to say thank you for being part of it. Thank you for supporting the book, the ideas of the book, and I would love to hear your thoughts and comments. For those that are jumping on the live, I'd love to know, where are you in the world at the moment? And if you've bought a copy of the book, let me know so that I can say thank you. At the moment, the special launch offer is actually still available, so you can jump on and get the 99-cent offer off Amazon. I've put the link for Australia up there, but it's on all of the Amazon sites worldwide, so you should be able to find it. And I'm just going to see, I've got a couple of comments coming up, so I just wanted to check those. Okay, awesome. Good to see a few people jumping on. I would love to know for you what's important about the being of leadership, and what do you need in order to be able to elevate your leadership. I hope this book will help you. I'm pretty sure that there's something in there for everyone. So other thank yous, apart from my wonderful tribe, and my team, of course, my family, who've been amazing. Firstly, giving me the space and the time to write the book and then to go through the publishing process, and also for their great support during the live last night, where it was all hands on deck to manage all the multi-streams across, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Also, I just wanted to point out that I did make a really big rookie mistake at the beginning of my launch live yesterday, and people were very patient with me. I forgot to turn my mic on, if you can believe that, and I don't think I've ever done that before. But anyway, so the first couple of minutes of the live are me animatedly speaking and no sound coming out. So we fixed that, and I went back to the beginning, and I think after that it was pretty good. Other people to thank, the great team at Inspirational Book Writers, who I've written both of my books with, who just provide an incredible way of being able to bring your book into the world. So Dave Thompson and team, again, really, really grateful for your support and encouragement. Who else is there? I mean, so many people, colleagues, people I've had conversations with, people who've encouraged me, people who have challenged me, people who have read and commented and given me feedback. It's all appreciated. And there are so many elements to creating a book and putting it out into the world that, you kind of lose track of them sometimes. Hey, Jason, great to see you there. Again, for anyone who's watching or watching the recording, I would love to know for you, what is it going to take? What do you need in order to elevate your being of leadership? So this book was really about acknowledging that leadership is more than a role. Leadership is more than a title. It's more than just a set of actions. It's actually a being. It's about embodying what it is to be a leader and then showing up as that leader. It's a state of mind. It's the conscious choices that you make, but it's how you kind of integrate being a leader into your whole self. One of the other points that I made in my live it was only last night. You can tell I've only had 3 hours sleep. One of the things that I talked about was, what's a leader? And for me, leadership is far more than leading a team of people. Of course, that's, a great way of being a leader is to have a team of people, but you can be a thought leader, a portfolio leader, a community leader, a sports leader, a family leader, a church leader. There's so many ways that we can be a leader. And of course, you can always be a leader of self, even if you don't step into any of those other kind of leadership capacities. You always lead yourself. And that's why I'm starting here with First Lead Yourself, because I believe that first lead yourself is the license. First leading yourself is the license to actually be able to lead others. If you want people to choose you as their leader, then you have to be a leader. You have to show them what leadership looks like. You have to, let them see that you are a work in progress, that you're learning, that you're elevating, that you're aspiring, and that you're conscious and conscientious about your leadership and the responsibility that you have to grow other leaders, which I guess is another of the kind of the core tenets that I believe in, which is that every leader has a primary responsibility to create more leaders. But if they don't know how to be a leader themselves, how do they do that? And so one of the things that I wanted to do was to equip more leaders, not just so that they can be leaders, but also so that they can actually create and grow and develop more leaders around them as part of that primary responsibility of leadership. In today's world, I think we can all agree that the world needs more really great leadership. And so if I can make a small contribution to that, I'm going to be happy with that. So I think that I've covered most of my thank yous. If I haven't specifically mentioned you, I'm sincerely apologise. It's not because I have deliberately omitted, that's for sure. Hey, Jason, thank you. I'd love to be a guest on your podcast. So if you want to grab a copy of the ebook while you can at the special offer price, jump onto Amazon. As I said, the Australian link is here, but there are links on every one of the Amazon sites. If you don't have access to Amazon, let me know and I'll give you another way of getting access to the book. And of course, if you buy the book, let me know so that I can say thank you. But also, let me know what you think. I'd love to know what's most useful, to you. What did you learn? What's going to help you? What can you put into practice? Okay, so I got to wrap it up because I've got a meeting to go to, but I so appreciate you watching. I so appreciate your support. If you've got questions or comments, please pop them in and I'll be coming back and checking just to see if there's anything I can do to help support. Yeah, that's probably it. You can tell my brain's not really working this morning, but anyway, have a great day. And I'm sure that I will be talking to you again soon. Bye for now.